Welcome back to Moss Recruit Central, your go-to podcast for everything recruiting. Hybrid work is here to stay, but how do companies balance the needs of in-office and remote employees? How can teams stay connected, productive, and engaged when they're not always in the same space? Grab your favorite coffee or tea, and let's explore the strategies to build a thriving hybrid work environment. Buckle up, because we're covering everything from communication and technology to well-being, leadership, and policies. Later on, we'll be joined by David, a leadership coach in hybrid management. To kick things off, let's talk about communication. When employees are spread across remote and in-office settings, clear and consistent communication becomes the backbone of success. Here are a few best practices to keep communication seamless in a hybrid workplace. Use both synchronous and asynchronous methods. While meetings are great for brainstorming, encourage asynchronous communication like emails or team chats for updates and quick exchanges. Default to documentation, record meeting notes, project updates, or key decisions in a centralized location so everyone has access, no matter where they are. Implement regular check-ins. Weekly one-on-one asks aren't just for managers to monitor work. They also give employees a platform to voice concerns and celebrate their wins. Even something as simple as setting response time expectations in team chats can make communication smoother. Now let's shift gears and talk tech. Having the right tools makes all the difference when collaborating across various workspaces. Here are some tools every hybrid team can benefit from: collaboration platforms. Apps like Microsoft Teams, Zoom, or Slack bring your team together virtually. Features like video calling, chat channels, and integrations with other apps make life easier. Project management software, tools like Trello, Asana, or ClickUp keep everyone aligned on project progress, deadlines, and responsibilities. Document sharing and co-authoring, services like Google Workspace or Microsoft Office 365 allow real-time collaboration on documents, spreadsheets, and presentations. Remember, it's not just about having tools, but ensuring employees are comfortable using them. Training sessions can go a long way in empowering your team. This brings us to one of the most important topics in hybrid work settings, which is prioritizing well-being. It's no secret that working from home can blur work-life boundaries, while in-office days can feel overwhelming for others. A few ways to support mental and physical health in a hybrid workforce include flexible working hours. Provide employees with the autonomy to structure their day to meet both personal and professional priorities. Well-being resources. Share tips on mindfulness, offer access to mental health platforms, or organize wellness challenges for team engagement. Encourage movement, host virtual fitness challenges, promote walking meetings, or ensure ergonomic setups at home and in the office. Thriving companies provide encouragement beyond just task lists, because when employees feel balanced, their performance and morale go up. Speaking of performance, leadership plays a pivotal role in the success of a hybrid work model. To be effective in this new environment, leaders need to adapt their strategies. Here to share actionable advice is David, a leadership coach in hybrid management, joining us for this session.
Thank you for having me. When it comes to leading hybrid teams, trust is absolutely foundational. Leaders need to move away from monitoring hours worked to focusing on outcomes delivered. This means setting clear expectations and then trusting your team to deliver without micromanaging. Creating an inclusive team culture is another critical area. I recommend establishing team agreements about how you'll work together, when you'll have in-person meetings, how you'll communicate, and how you'll ensure remote team members aren't disadvantaged. Many organizations find success with a remote-first mindset, where all important information is documented digitally, even for those in the office. I also need to add that fostering accountability looks different in hybrid settings. I advise leaders to implement regular check-ins that focus not just on tasks, but on removing obstacles. Ask questions like, "What's standing in your way?" rather than, "Have you finished that report?" This shifts the conversation from surveillance to support.
Thank you, David. This is all great so far. We cannot forget the importance of policies and guidelines. A hybrid work model works best when expectations are clear and consistent for everyone.
Well said. And some essentials every hybrid organization should define include schedules and availability. Establish core working hours to align fully remote and in-office employees. Meeting norms. Decide whether meetings will lean remote first, in-person first, or a mix. Performance evaluation. Implement metrics that fairly evaluate work, regardless of where or how it's done.
Agreed. Having a hybrid work policy not only minimizes confusion, but also creates accountability for both employees and employers. And there you have it. Thriving in a hybrid work environment is all about finding balance and flexibility while staying connected and engaged. Whether through better communication, leveraging technology, prioritizing well being, or adapting leadership styles, small changes can make a big impact. Thank you again to our guest, David. Remember, hybrid work is still evolving, and every organization's approach will be unique. The key is to stay open to feedback and refine your strategy as you learn what works best for your team. Thanks again. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to subscribe and share it with your team or peers. And as always, we'd love to hear how you're making hybrid work thrive in your organization. Share your thoughts with us on social media or email us. Until next time, stay productive and stay inspired.